Hello everyone, welcome to my video. So today I wanted to talk about cognitive dissonance. That's dissonance. So what this basically is, it's a psychological term. Yes. This is when you can see something, but your subconscious mind registers it, but your actual, in reality, you're not paying attention to it. So, for instance, I'm going to give you a few examples. But first of all, I wanted to just explain that this is a learned behavior. Yes. So, cognitive dissonance, it develops from childhood, I think, because you learn certain patterns of behavior, and these are repeated by your people in your environment, and they become normalized so that you feel that this is normal behavior. And an example of that is perhaps, you may not have been given the opportunities, you could have as a child to do things, and then you kind of you accept that as a child because you didn't have very much power. Yes. And then as an adult, this may be something that contributes to having low self-esteem, not feeling worthy, and not feeling that you have the same opportunities as other people. What it can also do is it can set you up for being abused because you already are feeling you're not good enough, and you sort of long to be treated well. And sometimes when people are trying to manipulate you, they are happy when they're able to manipulate you. But if you stand up for yourself, then you're going to have problems. So sometimes people just give in and just let people take over. Yes. And this is sort of a survival mechanism because the person just wants to get through the day, and they feel if they comply, then, they'll be left alone. So examples of cognitive dissonance can be, for instance, smoking, when you know that smoking is not good for you. Yeah. So your subconscious mind knows this is not good for me, but you carry on smoking. Another example is, sometimes you're not treated very well in a relationship, but you carry on trying to be nice, trying to make things work, because you feel that's your duty, to try and help out in the situation. And what's actually happening is that you're not paying attention to the signs or the red flags that you may see. So you may sort of see somebody's expression and you feel confused, and you think, well, maybe they're having a bad day. You make excuses for them, and you carry on dealing with the person. And this is actually, people generally show you who they are. And sometimes I think we're looking, with rose-colored glasses, and we kind of second guess ourselves when we see something that is actual, like perhaps a funny look on somebody's face. We've kind of learned to ignore that, and that can be for various reasons. It can be, again, protection for ourselves, not getting into a hassle with someone, people not believing us if we try to talk about it, further repercussions having talked about it. The person may find out, they might want revenge, and so forth. So there's many reasons why people become, um, they use cognitive dissonance as a survival mechanism. But unless you actually pay attention to these signs, you're not going to get out of the situation. and you're also not going to be able to heal from the situation. And it's only when you recognize what's actually happening that you can actually get yourself out of there, get some help, support, and be able to heal. Because the longer you're in a situation that you don't want to be in, the longer it's going to take you to recover from that. Yes? So the sooner you can help yourself out, the sooner you can actually be yourself, in the sense that do things you want to do. Yes? Not what somebody else wants you to do. Live the life you want to live. Yes? Try to do things for yourself, taking care of yourself. So I think it's very, very important to pay attention sometimes. It's very easy, I think, as well. Depending on how you're raised, sometimes you're encouraged to, only think positive things, which is great. But if you're confronted with negativity, bias, abuse, then that's not very positive, is it? So you can't cover over these situations, and they do need to be resolved. And the best way to do that is to actually see things for how they actually are, so that you can deal with them. Because until you actually recognize that there's a problem, you can't do anything about it. All right. Well, have a lovely day, and please let me know what you think. Thank you very much. Bye bye.